You are watching the first golf swings of 2022, the first time I'm striking a golf ball in almost 4 months, and it's super windy. I really can't believe how windy it was today. It looks like a gorgeous day, but the wind is absurd, and I had to walk, so not necessarily an issue. I did want to try to play 18, but man, walking not really great after 4 months of sitting in front of a computer and not doing anything at all. And then on top of the wind, it was a rough day. So I've been thinking about making videos like this a lot more. I kind of don't really, I figured, like, last times I was making videos, it's like, let's try to be entertaining and try to do all these things, but it's like I just don't really, I don't find like that's my niche, so I have a couple ideas for some reviews. We're going to be doing that. I got some products coming, but as of now, I just want to kind of sit back and watch the golf, man. I want to get better. I want to get more consistent this season, and I think the key way to do that is to just kind of just watch and try to identify what's going on when I'm striking the ball, and what the decision making process looks like. And I can compare it. Like, I'm going to compare this to the fall golf video I made, which was a really good, I got like a lot of shots of swings, and I remember the results very well. So otherwise, just enjoy the golf. I feel like, spring golf is actually really nice. I kind of love the color of the grass, but the nice thing is, like, the rough is completely dormant, so it's very short. It's kind of like, in recession, so you could hit into the rough and you're not penalized really at all. It's almost like identical to the regular, to the fairway up here. So there's a couple really good shots. I do want to have some commentary on that, but otherwise, just try to sit back and enjoy the golf. Okay, so the second hole was very noteworthy because I actually had some really good shots. This was definitely, prior to this, I hadn't really made good contact with any club. It was a couple decent shots, but pretty bog standard. But this one's really good. See, I even comment on it. I'm even impressed. But I think this is funny though. Like, look at the ground. There's no leaves here at all, right? The video I made, the fall golf video, that was only like 5 months ago, and it was completely covered in leaves. So I guess, like, yeah, snow like obliterates leaves. But continuing to just take this approach where we're not going for greens and regulations, just trying to leave myself good numbers. Get a little bit more out of the clubs and the course itself. Try to feel like I'm making good shots frequently, but not making heroic shots. And that was not very good, but the result is going to be satisfactory. I feel like I played this hole really well and did make some good contact on it. Putting was really bad today. I just felt like I couldn't have any feel whatsoever. I think part of that was just because I was in, a lot of physical distress already. Just definitely was not ready to walk this course yet. But it was also so windy and pretty cold that I did feel like I kind of just wasn't. I didn't really feel like I was golfing properly. I felt like I was kind of just out there swinging. But I could have went to a driving range. But honestly, I'd rather learn on the golf course because there's so many more ups and downs, so many more things that you can learn, and more positions you could be in. So probably going to avoid driving ranges because it's just really hard to know. Like, even though you might make good contact with the club, the result might be bad just because of the angle or something like that. So I'm definitely going to try to golf a lot more. I'm going to try to walk a lot more. Really good exercise, good for my health. So even though we were in some problems today, I did feel like we got a lot of exercise in, obviously, and that's a good start to the season because I definitely need it. But yeah, I've been leaving the club face open a lot. I'm not really sure. This day was like completely marred by that. A lot of shots, fading, big fades, like huge fades. I thought I had got that out of my game, so no, I didn't make any conscious changes last season. Obviously, we made a lot of conscious changes to the swing this season. I'm just kind of got to rebuild, got to get back to where it was. I think I don't think it'll take too long because we have a lot of footage of what things looked like last season as well. That was a really good strike, but just doesn't really go anywhere. So trying to work on getting more swing speed as well, and more just power in general. But I think as the year goes on, we'll probably make progress back to where we were. I won't be making any radical changes this year, hopefully, and that'll be a little bit more consistent. But another great shot here. This is a really, honestly, the 3-wood has been great. I see no reason to even go back to driver, even if I wanted to at this point. It's just been 3-wood all day for me. Great strikes, just flying really pure and hitting a really straight. If it wasn't for the bad putting, I think we could have put a good card. I did hit a lot more shots than what I'm recording, what I'm showing you here today. But I did, I probably could have kept score if I wanted to. Didn't really intend on playing 18 holes once I started walking, but we hit some good shots, so I wanted to keep going. My goal all day was to just get a par, right? Like that was, last season our goal was always to just have more pars than doubles. Obviously, we have quite a few doubles at this point, mostly because of putting. But yeah, it's going to chase. I'm going to chase it. I'm going to chase that par as long as I can here. Here's a great opportunity. That's nice putt there, leaving that for par, and just like probably only like 5 or 6 feet. So absolutely should have this right in the back of the cup. Just, yeah, really inconsistent. No feel at all today with the putter. But, it's fine. I'll just take a mulligan, and this will be fine. This first par of the year, no problem. No problem. Got to take a mulligan every once in a while. Now we leave that short, too. Okay, bogey it is. Just got to get some practice in with that and get back to it. It's really just the pace. Like I miss a lot of putts short, and a lot of putts I'm just misjudging. So that'll be something that will definitely improve in time. But look at a lot of downed branches and stuff up here. I don't really know what happened. I don't know if it's just wind. I mean, it's been very windy. At least it was today at the golf course. So I don't think that happened today, though. Did have good feel with the wedge, though. I mean, we had a couple really nice options here, and it's really just the putter letting us down. This should easily have been a bogey, another bogey hole, but I just can't get the feel on these greens today. Obviously, you know, it's the first time I putted in 4 months as well, so there's some room to grow there. But this is one of the best strikes of the day. You know, it's a shame that I think honestly the wind is killing me today, but we did make really good contact here and leave ourselves a good option in this hole. Just sounds gorgeous too. I mean, I just love the sound, man. That 3-wood is really, it just sounds so great when you hit it straight. You know, hit it off the center. It just sounds so great. And we've just been taking iron here. I feel like this is the right approach. Down there in that ravine, you know, we could hit a 3-wood or 3-hybrid or something like that. The problem, I feel like if I don't launch it right, it might not make the water. I've been having a lot of trouble with that. So you know, a wood or an iron definitely gets me over it. And then it's well short of the ravine, which does really turn this hole into a super long hole. So we are going to struggle to reach in 5 shots, which is not great, but you know, that'll get better as time goes on. I get a little bit more confident. That last shot definitely should have hit hybrid or something there, but I was just not really confident hitting anything but iron today. And even though, you know, the irons weren't great, I did have some good strikes and something to build on. So it's important to me. I feel like getting the footage of good shots is really good because then I can compare it to other rounds and see, you know, what it looked like, as well as like I remember the feeling, but also see the visuals of things. This one was pushed a lot, but I don't know. There's like this down tree again, like a big branch or segment of a tree here. Kind of right next to it. Kind of looks funny. Kind of looks maybe like big dinosaur bones. That'd be funny, like a Jurassic Park themed golf course or something. But didn't really hit a very good pitch down. I was worried about that coming from a vastly uphill there. But ultimately, it's the putt. Just pushed again, really offline there. So ultimately, that's the putt that gives way to the bogey. Still chasing that first par. Absolutely gorgeous strike there, though. Probably the best iron strike of the day. Right at the flag. A little long, I guess, but this should be a birdie opportunity. You know, if it was the mid-season form with the putter, it absolutely would be. So that's it. First part of the year in the books. We're actually calling it here. Like I said, I did have a lot of physical problems walking today. Really out of shape, honestly. So we are going to try to get back maybe this week. I don't really know. It has been pretty nice here. Probably could have golfed at least up to 2 weeks prior to when I did. Just been really busy. So March Madness as well. Been watching basketball very heavily as well. So maybe this weekend we'll try to go for some 9 holes. I'm just really trying to get like good physical engagement with the game too, man. Just trying to walk a lot, trying to get healthy, trying to stay active that way. Golf's a great sport, but honestly, just being outdoors and walking around and being one with nature is really probably one of the things I like the most about it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this first look. Like I said, we do have some reviews coming. I got some products coming. I have some ideas. I also wanted to try, filming new golf courses this year. If I ever go anywhere, I think I'll probably take a camera with me and just do these kind of videos, maybe a post commentary, maybe nothing at all, just enjoy the golf course. I have a newfound respect for golf, honestly. I feel like it's really helped me. It's solved a lot of problems for me. It's a great physical avenue and a great mental avenue as well. I'm hoping to kind of take the bad shots out of the game this year, try to be more consistent this year, and maybe make some steady progress. Did have some really good rounds at the end of last year, so we'll see if we can't get back to it. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get our first 18-hole round in sometime soon. They weren't allowing carts because it was just too wet, but as soon as they do, definitely get 18 holes in up here and make another video and do, see what we do there. But thanks for watching. I hope you guys are as excited for this golf season as I am. I mean, it's only March right now, and last season we went all the way through November, so pretty fortunate. This place pretty much always open, even if I think even if it was snowing, I can get out. So hopefully we'll have a good season this year. I'm really excited, and I look forward to seeing what the game does for me. We're not going to be making any crazy changes this year. Just want to kind of stick on this path, taking driver out of the bag, focused on making good choices, making good decisions, and just kind of make every hole count and see what we can do this year. So hope you'll be along for the journey. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next one.